Oh please, we ain't got no peas because we spent all our money on some OCDs. It's like, oh please, we ain't got no peas because we spent all our money on some OC. It was always, for me, it was always Liverpool. My dad wanted me to be a Man United player and a fan and whatever, and my mum wanted me to support Crystal Palace, and I don't know, I fell in love with Michael Owen.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I understood that I couldn't just support a player and had to support a team, Liverpool. That was it. I love Jürgen Klopp. I don't know, it's refreshing. I'm a big fan of Germany and the people who live in Germany. And so I've always had this weird affiliation with German people. I don't know why, I just have. But to see him come over and transform, our club, and also to transform like the mindset of the people and make them positive and happy and kind of bring some character and some humanity back to football, because it's not there. It wasn't there before him. It kind of felt like no one, because no other manager, I think, really, except for maybe the Wolves manager or Brighton manager, is exciting. It's just like, yeah, we play football. They played well. Some of them it's a language barrier. Some of them it's because they're like 70 years old. It's like no one gives a fuck. But for them, for Jürgen Klopp, he makes you excited about the human nature of football and the society around it, which is an incredible thing to have achieved. So I wrote this song about my dad because he was my hero, and Cantona was my dad's hero, and so it made sense to kind of. I think the idea of it was like, if I was to put this song out, and my dad would hear it somehow, in some fifth dimension or whatever, then he would know how much I cared about him, because I was willing to sacrifice the love of my own team, to celebrate one of his heroes, who should be an enemy for me. But really, I don't know, it kind of made it feel like it was deeper than that, because we'd all had such a feud over football, but when he passed, I kind of inherited his love for Man United because I had to, because I understood that actually without me doing it, no one in our family would do it. So when I see Man United win, I'm happy. When I used to be really angry, I still don't like it if they beat us, but other than that, it's cool. I think one of the most beautiful things, it makes me cry every time I hear it, is You'll Never Walk Alone, because it is such a heartbreaking song, and the thought of it as a community, Liverpool is a beautiful city and has a strong community, but the thought of that song in particular, the power of those words, walk on with hope on your heart and you'll never walk alone. It's like, I don't know, because the thing that comes twofold is the idea of being in this stadium surrounded by all these like-minded individuals who will support you. Like if I'm in a Liverpool shirt in Liverpool, I'm safe. I'd have a place to stay the night. I'd have a place to get some food, because they look after their own. And I think, I don't know. I think there is definitely a connection between the two. I think both of them are comments on each other. Football needs music and music needs football, I think.
The Champions League, it's but a dream. The world stage that the whole world's seen, from the sofa to the stadium, everywhere in between, where hearts get broken and none left clean. Every team is a spectacle, no matter who's on. Messi, Ronaldo, Gigi, Buffon, well, some will get it right and others get it too wrong.
It took me so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me so long. Do you know, it was annoying because I kind of, in the end, like a lot of it was dumbed down. I'd written it, and it was longer and it was a bit more intricate, if that's the right word for it. And it took me a very long time. And then obviously I gave it to them and they said, it's too much here and take this out and do this and make this more simple. And by the end of it, I was still happy with it, but it wasn't as, I don't know, yeah, it was just an incredible thing to do. It's been my dream for a long time. I never do anything like that, but that is the one thing that I would do again. I had all the highlights for every game, of every match, of every like group stage, and then all of the finals, semi-finals, quarter-finals. I watched. I did it over a 2-week period. I did it in 2 weeks, and it was when I was in Australia. And we were flying everywhere, so every flight I got on, I would watch a batch of the highlights and then write, as much as I could, and then I'd sleep for a bit, then write another batch, and then, it was hard work. The one that's like Sven Goran Eriksson. He's a lovely geezer, but don't forget he's from Sweden. I don't understand why it's a song, But I love Sven Goran Eriksson. That and the Mohamed Salah chant. The one about if he scores another goal, then I'll be Muslim too.
If he scored enough for you, he scored enough for me. He scores another two, then I'll be Muslim too. If he scored enough for you, he scored enough for me. Sitting in the mosque, that's where I wanna be.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know why. I think a lot of people think it's racist, and I understand the question of, it's political correctness. But I think it's quite a beautiful thing for, someone to be accepted.
Maybe it's just the opposite of unifying people.
That's exactly what I said. I think it is. It's just it's a beautiful sentiment. It's very simple, but it shows the unity in Liverpool. What was song? I would listen to a song called P's and Q's by Kano. When I used to play football, that was the song I listened to.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear, so you can say it for whatever team, it's like, can you hear the other, so if you're playing West Ham, like, can you hear the West Ham sing? No, no. Can you hear the West Ham sing? I can't hear a fucking thing. Shh, la, la, la. That's my favourite one. Liverpool fans are like the Crystal Palace fans, the Homesdale fanatics, man. Those are crazy. So cool, but really care about the club though, So they're mad and passionate, but the most important thing for them is making sure that the club is going in the right direction. And they actually have sat out of games, if they're against the chairman or etc. What's quite impressive is that they take real protest, and they swing votes. So if they protest against something, the team listens, which is cool. I'd choose Jamie Carragher as the front man because I think he would be wicked. Because he's just a cocky guy. I would probably have maybe Virgil van Dijk on drums. I reckon Messi on the triangle. Who else would I like? Mbappe on the keys, because I reckon he's funky. And Mamadou Sakho, just as like the hype man. Yeah.
Cut.